Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, August 3rd. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, August 3rd? I almost said July. It went by so fast, but it is August 3rd. I hope you're all well. The mountain flipped over. Spirit, what is the energy for today? Rock bottom. Expect visitors and details. Okay, so perhaps you're at a point where you're at the bottom. Okay, there could have been some kind of roadblocks down your way, but I do feel like you've completed something where you've definitely hit rock bottom, and now the only way is up. So it's like all your obstacles you've faced. I do feel like there's a sense of a higher vibration that you're going towards. And I do feel like unexpected visitors, this is telling you to expect anything, whether it's a person, perhaps someone from your past, someone that you've been expecting. It could be just expect things to come out for you. Perhaps things that you've been waiting for, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it could be something you're expecting. And then details. I do feel like this is saying, you got to cross those I's and dot those T's. Really be sufficient in things that you're trying to, finish, whatever projects, whether it be legal, whether it be a new project. It's like almost like signing contracts, and you really have to be very careful. This is also like planning. Yeah, planning something. So it could be that you've been waiting for something to come to, whether I do feel like a big legal kind of pull, where you're signing contracts or maybe expecting something, maybe a sale of a home for some of you. Maybe you've had some roadblocks, but now like things are clearing up, and they're pretty much telling you just expect the unexpected, okay? Like whether that be a person or a situation that's finally here for you. Okay, but let's clarify these for you. Card 6, Mountain. What does this mean for the viewer? Energy of today, please. Energy of today. Okay, so 7 of Wands. Like I said, you've gone through some kind of struggles. Whichever way you've been trying to go in your life, I feel as if things have just stumbled you. But I do feel like almost like something's changed, and I feel like something's changed, and now it's like either you're seeing things different, or just it's like you're tired of going around circles and you don't want to do that anymore. So you're standing up for something. You're standing up for yourself. You're battling people. You see how he's got that wand and he's fighting it against others. So I feel that for some time you let these obstacles block you, but now what this is telling you is you're standing up for yourself and you're fighting back. You're now fighting back. These obstacles will no longer be there for you because you're fighting back. Beautiful. What does the 7 of Wands represent for card 6? What does this represent? What are they fighting back on, please? I would like to know. What are they standing up for? Okay. And it's balance. It's balance in your life. I feel like you've been a really, like a very giving person, and I do feel like there's a sense of you're tired of people taking advantage of you. I do feel like people have really taken your generosity for granted, whether it be at work or family or your spouse or your loved one, something like this. You're asking for some balance, and you're fighting for it now. I do feel like with this card, it's also denoting that whatever you've been wishing for, whatever you've been wanting to come for you, all this balance that you've been working for, you've been struggling, but now it's going to come. It's denoting that now you're going to have something good come to you, which brings you balance, and there's going to be no obstacles in your way from now on, okay? 10 is the rock bottom. This is definitely where you've been in a hole. Like I just feel like a pit, like you couldn't come out of it. But it is a 10, and that's telling me that you're ending it. Okay, so it's almost like you were meant to do this, to whatever struggles you've been through. It was only to make your skin tougher. It was there for you to really learn more about yourself, and really, even though if it's something that you think you failed at, it's definitely something that you've grown from and you've gotten wiser and smarter. And I'll tell you, I get the sense that you'll never do that again. It's like you've learned. So definitely you're walking away from something. That's the Eight of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Cups. You're walking out of a hole, but you're walking to something. What are they walking to? With the Eight of Cups, it's definitely leaving something. But then you have a call. You have a call to go somewhere, okay? And perhaps maybe with the high priestess here, you don't quite know where to go yet, but you know that you're not going to stay in that hole, okay? For some of you, this is something that's going to be exposed to you. This could be something that, you know, maybe you don't have a sense of which direction to go, but you know you don't want to stay where you've been, okay? Clarify the High Priestess. This is also where you have a knowing and an intuition. Maybe you're learning to follow your intuition better, okay? So Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Hangman. Okay, so I feel like what they're trying to tell you, excuse me, what they're trying to tell you here is that you have some sort of connection with this Two of Cups that is drawing you together. I do feel because it is a major, it's spirit really guiding you to this Two of Cups, which makes you happy. So this Two of Cups is this new partnership for you. And I feel like you've had to fight for it. I feel for some time you might have just let it go and didn't do anything with it, okay? But I feel like you have this kind of light that's gone on. Pretty similar to this card right here where there's a light that just sort of came on. And it's very powerful, and you can't really turn the cheek, okay, is what I'm trying to say. And with the Emperor, this is definitely where you're embodying this energy of taking over, taking charge, like being that father figure and that provider, and that person who wants to give stability, that person that wants to have stability. And so I feel like you've done some sort of transformation in order to get yourself to this. And this is what you're walking towards, because you are leaving this pit. You're leaving it. It's a 10. It's over. Okay. You've somewhere along the line have made a decision to move forward. And it's to something that empowers you as far as this Two of Cups. Okay. And with the Hangman, I do feel like maybe there is a little time to wait, because I do feel like there's something that needs to be signed. And I did get a strong pull that it was maybe something contractual, something having to do with the legal system. So perhaps maybe, you know, maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through some kind of lawsuit that you've been waiting for. You know, something that'll bring you a new partnership or something new in your life, okay? It doesn't necessarily always have to be a person, but I do feel with the Two of Cups, this is telling you. I feel like you're walking towards something new as far as love relationship as well, okay? And then let's clarify card 41. Okay, so Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles. So perhaps if for some of you, you're waiting for new work, you're going to get it, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is working, okay? Building your legacy, really working, coming together, having some kind of intuition, maybe wanting to start something new. And the Temperance is definitely where it's another major, and that speaks about healing, going through a process, maybe waiting. You've been waiting and planning for a long time. This is telling you this is divine intervention. This is divinely guided to you, and it's divine timing, okay? You've had to learn this lesson to get where you're at. And the Two of Wands. This is, you know, you could be traveling to a new place. I feel that it's also telling you that your intuition and it's like your light is really strong right now. It's like it's heightened, but expect some kind of changes coming in for you with this Two of Wands, okay? Perhaps maybe coming together with this Two of Cups, you're planning. Definitely been waiting. I feel like a sense of waiting with that one. And then the World. Okay, so the World, and that's definitely denoting some sort of cycles over. It's also saying, you know, it's like you could be traveling. Like I do sense a sense of moving, traveling. Definitely destiny calling you. Okay, and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups could definitely be that you've been reevaluating something. Perhaps you've been bored or feeling kind of stagnant somewhere. Maybe perhaps not taking any kind of new offers, or not, just being bored and really just not feeling good, not feeling like yourself. What does Four of Cups mean for the viewer and card 41? Maybe if you're trying to make a visit to somebody, because it does denote maybe getting a visit from someone, maybe you just don't know how to bridge that gap and make that offer, or go visit someone to perhaps maybe converse, you know. What does the Four of Cups mean? Okay, so Six of Wands. If you're thinking that, you know, you don't know whether or not to make that step forward to make a visit to somebody, they're telling you you're going to have victory with the Six of Wands. So don't miss the opportunity, because Four of Cups could definitely be where you miss that opportunity, and you don't want to do that to yourself, because I feel like this is a positive move for you, okay? So don't get stuck. And I don't feel like you're going to be stuck, because I feel like you're moving. Definitely getting a call to move. What is the details? Card 44. Details, please. What is card 43? Sorry. I feel like it's a change. I feel like it's card 43, please. Details. What does that mean for the viewer? Card 43. I do definitely feel, okay, it's a new beginning, and it's something that with the Three of Wands, you're coming together. Okay, so you have the Fool and the Three of Wands. It's almost like you're waiting to finish some kind of contract. Whether you guys are being held up by a contract that's just been binding you and keeping you bored, I feel like that contract is coming to an end, and then you can expect to have a new beginning with the Fool and the Three of Wands. Okay, definitely moving forward, getting some kind of like green light to have some kind of passion, some kind of emotion, like maybe really feeling an emotion with the Queen, the King of Cups. It's like really feeling love. Like I feel like maybe you feel love for yourself, you feel love for another one, and I feel like the love for another one is really driving you. It's like with the Three of Wands, you're waiting for something to really come in, and I feel like it's just about there, whatever you've been trying to manifest. And it could be just love. I do feel like there's love coming in, and you're gonna have victory and success in this love. Okay, whether that's loving yourself more, whether it's loving your job, your family, releasing any kind of toxic energies. Okay, how can we clarify this energy for today for the viewer? Okay, so Seven of Swords and the Lover's card. Seven of Swords, it's you're walking away from something, but there's been trickery and snickery and just not good behavior. It could have been something on your part, or perhaps like an exterior person around you or people. Okay, but I feel that you're throwing in the towel to this and you're walking away. It is in a sense you're walking from any kind of mischievous kind of things that you've put yourself in. And if it's work, it's like something that you don't feel comfortable doing. If it's a relationship, it's something that's maybe this person has stolen from you, whether that be time, whether that be money, just whatever you feel you've been robbed from. I feel like you're walking away from it. And the Lovers, of course, it's a major, and it's telling you you have some kind of clarity coming in, and this is where you want change. This is where you know where you belong. There's a sense of starting over and doing something that you truly love. And I do feel like there's a strong pull to this Two of Cups, where you're coming together with someone that you truly love. And perhaps you've been holding back from this person, but now you're going to be able to come together with this person with the Lover's card. Okay, give me one more card. Thank you. King of Swords, definitely. This could be, you know, if you're looking at a court case, this is things going for you, like judgment, some kind of judgment. This is where you have some kind of clarity. You're ready to start something new. You have total understanding of which way you want to go. You found your voice. Your throat chakra is working. This is clarity. This is the energy of having clarity. And perhaps maybe, you know, you're missing somebody that you haven't had any communication with. I feel like that's all going to change for you. And then the one that almost popped out as well is that Knight of Cups. So I feel like you know exactly where you're heading, and it's towards love, guys. It's towards love, choosing something that you truly like, that makes you happy. Okay, I love it. Great. Have a great day, guys.